Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets behind corporate filings. And today we're diving into a company with a name that sounds like it is straight out of a sci-fi novel, Deep Isolation Nuclear Incorporated. And let's just say their latest report has some interesting developments to unpack. So get ready because we're about to look at a report that dropped on the 17th of October 2025, and it is all about some high-level changes within the company that might just signal where they're headed. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, if you find value in simplifying complex financial documents, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And hey, we've got a great community discussing these filings over on our Discord, linked in the description below, so come join the conversation. Now, what is the big news here? Well, the core of this filing is about a change in leadership, specifically the appointment of a new director. This isn't just any appointment though, it's a strategic move by the board of directors, the big decision makers, to bring in someone with a wealth of experience. They've brought in a Miss Rainey Hornbaker, and she is joining the board immediately as a class director. This means she is part of one of the groups of directors whose terms are staggered. And when they say experience, they really mean it. Miss Hornbaker is 73 years old and has spent over 4 decades in top corporate roles. Think of someone who has seen it all in the business world. She's been a chief financial officer or CFO, which is the person in charge of a company's money, at multiple places including Stream Energy, Shared Technologies, and quite notably, Flowserve Corporation. At Flowserve, she wasn't just a CFO, she also headed up business development, which is about finding new growth opportunities and information technologies, basically the company's computer systems and tech direction. On top of all that, she is a certified public accountant, meaning she is highly skilled in accounting and financial matters, and she even started her career at Deloitte, one of the biggest accounting and consulting firms out there. And she is not just joining this company, she is already on the boards of directors for some other major companies like Eastman Chemical Company, Freeman Company, and Berry Corporation, where she actually holds the top spot as board chair. That means she is a leader among leaders. Scroll additionally. Ms. Hornbaker also holds a directorship certification from the National Association of Corporate Directors. NASCD currently serves as Chair Emeritus of the NASCD North Texas chapter and was previously named by NASCD as its 2023 Private Company Director of the Year and as an outstanding CFO. Original, she is also recognized by the National Association of Corporate Directors, holding certifications and even being named Private Company Director of the Year and an outstanding CFO in 2023. This is not someone who just fell into a board seat. Her role as a class director means her term will last until the company's next big shareholder meeting. And she is not just a figurehead director, she is being placed on the Nominating and Governance Committee, which decides on new directors and how the company is run, the Compensation Committee, that decides how executives are paid, and the Audit Committee, which oversees the company's financial reporting and internal controls. These are crucial committees. Importantly, the board has confirmed that Ms. Hornbaker is what is called an independent director. This is a big deal in corporate governance. It means she doesn't have financial ties or other relationships that could cloud her judgment when making decisions for the company and its shareholders. She is there to represent the interests of everyone, not just a select few. They're also being very clear that her appointment wasn't part of some handshake deal with someone else. It is a direct appointment based on her qualifications. And to be thorough, they've stated there are no conflicts of interest or past dealings between Miss Hornbaker or her family and the company that need to be disclosed. This really emphasizes her independent status. Now, how is she being paid for all this? She'll be compensated just like the other directors who aren't full-time employees. Her pay will be adjusted to cover just the time she serves until the end of the current financial year. But it is not just cash. Like the other directors, she is also receiving what is called Equity Incentive Awards. Think of this as getting a piece of the company's future. She received 32,500 restricted stock units, or RSEs, which are essentially shares of stock that are given to her over time, at a price of $3 per share. These were valued at $97,500. She also got 10,833 stock options, which give her the right to buy company stock at a set price, also $3 per share. These awards were given out on the 17th of October 2025 under the company's 2025 Equity Incentive Plan. This shows they want their directors to have a stake, so they're motivated to help the company grow. For the full, super detailed legal language about these awards and the plan, you'd have to look at an exhibit filed back in July of 2025. On top of everything, the company has signed a standard agreement with Miss Hornbaker, This is called an indemnification agreement. Basically, it means the company will protect her and cover her legal costs if she ever gets sued because of her work as a director. This is pretty common to attract experienced people who might be hesitant to take on board roles due to potential liabilities. Now, moving on to another section here. The company actually put out a press release on the 21st of October, 2025 to announce Miss Hornbaker's arrival. This is standard practice for significant appointments. You can find a copy of that press release as an exhibit with this filing, kind of like an appendix. They're also making a legal distinction here, saying that the information in this section and the press release are being furnished and not filed. This is a technical detail mainly for legal purposes, meaning it doesn't carry the same legal weight as other parts of the filing under certain securities laws. And finally, they list the exhibits that come with this report. The main exhibit here is that press release we just talked about. And then there is the interactive data file for the cover page, which is just a technical format for electronic filing. Now, about the company itself, Deep Isolation Nuclear Incorporated. While this filing doesn't delve into the company's financials in detail, the appointment of someone with Miss Hornbaker's background is a strong indicator of their strategic direction. Companies bring in experienced directors typically when they are facing complex challenges, looking for significant growth, or preparing for major transitions like mergers, acquisitions, or even a public offering. Given the name, their core business likely involves nuclear technology, and with a name like Deep Isolation, it could suggest a focus on waste management, deep geological repositories, or advanced reactor designs. Her experience, particularly as CFO and in business development, suggests she'll be instrumental in guiding the financial health and strategic expansion of the company. The fact that she is joining key committees like audit and compensation means she'll have a direct hand in overseeing the company's financial integrity and executive pay, which are critical for investor confidence. The stock options and RSUs also align her interests with those of other shareholders, meaning she is incentivized to drive up the company's stock price. So, what can we take away from all this? Deep Isolation Nuclear Incorporated is making a significant move by bringing in a seasoned executive like Miss Hornbaker. This signals a commitment to strong corporate governance and financial oversight. It also suggests the company is either in a phase of growth, facing complex strategic decisions, or striving to build greater credibility with investors. Her expertise in finance and business development is a clear asset, and her appointment to critical committees indicates a hands-on role. The risks here are inherent in any company in a complex industry like nuclear technology, which involves significant regulatory hurdles, public perception challenges, and substantial capital requirements. However, a strong board with experienced independent directors like Miss Hornbaker can help navigate these complexities. In conclusion, the appointment of Miss Hornbaker is a positive development for Deep Isolation Nuclear Incorporated, suggesting a move towards greater financial discipline and strategic clarity. It's a clear signal that the company is serious about its future and is bringing in top talent to help steer the ship. What do you think this appointment means for Deep Isolation Nuclear Incorporated's future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth corporate analyses. Also, swing by our Discord server. The link is in the description to chat with us and other like-minded viewers. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.